What are your motivations in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
So my number one motivation is the mat is like life. You know, you have your good days, you have your bad days. As long as you're humble of what you do in life, that what's, is good. So for an example, you might be the number one fighter and you're cocky. You won't get anywhere in life if you're like that. I believe that if you're humble about it and you're a good fighter, then that's your life. You'll be successful. That's my number one motivation, and I treat as if when I'm on the mat, on and off the mat, I treat the mat as if it was my home, it was life. You'll have, and it's okay to lose, because I believe when you're losing, you're learning. Because if you're winning all the time, it's not gonna be good for you. You're not gonna learn anything. You're just gonna be, you're gonna keep winning up to a point that someone's gonna make you lose. So as long as you're losing a few times, you're learning to be better. And my other motivation that I like to use is I'm trying to be better than I was yesterday. So for example, yesterday I get on the mat, I do 50 push-ups for an example, right? And I beat 3 of my teammates in a sparring match. Well, today, the next day, I have to be better than that. I have to be more than 3 people. That's my motivation, and that's my motivation on and off the mat, where I have to be better than I was yesterday. And sometimes I feel down when I don't beat my my goal. I just think about it, think of everything I did that day. And I had some people at the gym where they are all they all bring me back up, which is a good thing. It's a good thing to have. But it's just that's my motivation. That's how I am. That's how I think as a fighter. You can't always be the best one, but as long as you keep going, you keep hard working, you keep fighting, you keep exercising, you keep weightlifting, then you'll be your level. You'll beat your goal. So those are my motivations, and that's how I am on and off the mat every day. I challenge myself to be better than I was yesterday, and I'll continue to do it. And that's how I am, the way I am now. I remember a few years ago, more than a few years ago, maybe 10 years ago, when I went second, third place, it's because I had that motivational mindset. But now, I'm trying to be more than that. That's my motivation. I go on the mat, I train hard, I exercise more, work more, sweat more, so I can be better than I was yesterday. And I challenge myself mentally and physically. And sometimes it drains me out, but I keep going. So those are my motivational for life and in Jiu-Jitsu. And this is how I work. Sometimes you'll get caught up in life, For example, when you're on the mat, you might get stuck on the move or work on a different move. Get out, And if it doesn't work one way, try to skip another way. So I think, going to competitions and stuff like that, now is like you're either the predator or the prey, because they don't go easy on you, they go hard. And I've seen so many injuries that, that's why I work myself more than I was. I try to challenge my brain, challenge my body, work harder, eat healthier as much as I can, and train harder. Those are my 3 motivational ideas or knowledge that I have. And I like to train others, the other guys in the gym. I like to train them, teach them my skills. Not for them, it's just for them to to use what my knowledge, my skills, for them to use on the mat too. You know, it's just teaching was the best thing that I have right now, and I like teaching. And when I see some of the students, you know, developing my skills and everything, I get happier. But there's some teammates that they don't want to use my knowledge, but it's okay, you know, that's the way they are. But the ones that they want to learn from me, I'll teach you. Those are my motivational skills in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm going to continue developing more, getting stronger every day, and get ready to knock more obstacles over. Right now, my idea is to, as I said before, just get better than I was yesterday, and continue growing, continue learning, continue developing new skills, and can't wait for my next motivational video. But this is my first full motivational video, and I'll continue more as I grow more knowledge and everything. So, oh, and also put any comments down below if you guys, you know, want any more motivational videos or tips. I'll teach you guys, you know. So yeah, and I left one more thing off before in this video. Make sure don't let anyone take away your dreams, because they see something in you that you don't see in yourself, and if you go on the path, you might not succeed. So for example, someone might say, oh, on the mat, oh, you know, you're not good. Just ignore it, because you know what, at the end of the day, you are who you are, and nobody can change that. So just keep going, you know, keep growing, keep expanding your knowledge every day, and you'll be successful. That's the other thing I missed off and I remember just now. And the other thing is that there's going to be somebody that's going to challenge you, no matter who they are. They could be the #1 fighter, or, you know, lower than you, but there's always someone that's going to challenge you. I recommend you to be with that person daily, or more than one time, you know, to challenge them and challenge yourself. Because I always get challenged every day, and that's how, you know, I grow from there. And sometimes, you know, it's difficult, because for me, when I lose, I get disappointed, because I'm trying to be better than I was yesterday. But as long as you keep going and you keep not letting them beat you, that's good, you know. Even though you might, you know, for example, you spar for 10 minutes, right, or 5 minutes, and no one wins, it's okay, because that's good. And some people say, oh, you know, sweating, it means you're working hard. No, not really, because in the mindset of Jiu-Jitsu, when you're on the mat, when you're sweating a lot, that's a bad thing. It means you're not in shape. So as long as you're not sweating, you're not, you know, dripping or anything, water coming out, you're good, because, you know, that means your body is accumulated with Jiu-Jitsu. Your body is how can I say this? It's adapting to Jiu-Jitsu. Your body is in shape. That's the other thing I hear so many times, that people say, oh, you know, you're sweating, it means that that you're working hard. No, it's not a good thing. If you're sweating, it means that you're not even in shape. You know, that's why I challenge my brain every day. I challenge myself to beat those obstacles. Including when I'm fighting, sometimes I run out of air. Right? It doesn't happen every time, but only happens once or twice every year, or every few months. And I challenge myself to get over those obstacles, because when I'm out of breath, that means I'm working very, very hard. I'm challenging myself. So when I feel that means I'm keep trying to go over. I'm trying to go over the obstacle, because that's what, you know, I can't continue on. So I'm trying to go over the obstacle so I can continue, you know, with more challenges. And out of this year, I think I had 2 times where I ran out of breath, and now I'm trying to go over that. And each time I practice more and more. And when I'm home, I'm conditioning. I'm constantly running outside, cycling, playing soccer. You know, those are like good workouts for your legs, and your upper body. So I'm constantly doing stuff, because I sometimes go to the gym to get upper body workouts, you know, gaining muscle. But sometimes it doesn't help you that much, you know. As long as you're working on your legs too, it's better, I would say, for me. Because if you're working on your body too much, then, you know, you won't be able to have energy when you're on the mat. So I would say to work out everything in your body. So I do, maybe an hour of conditioning with legs, 2 hours. That's what I do mostly. I play soccer outside for 3-4 hours on a daily basis whenever I have time. And then then I only work out, like do push-ups, stuff like that at home for an hour. And then I go to the gym sometimes for an hour and work out my muscle. Weightlifting, upper body movements and stuff like that. But that's the other thing that I noticed, and before I continue to end this video, I thought about now, and I wanted to mention to you all in this video that to never give up on your dreams. As long as you have your vision or your dream, continue, and you'll be successful. But the moment you think that it won't work out, that's the moment you lose your success. You lose your passion. See, jiu-jitsu for me is a passion. It's a sport. It's a family thing. Jiu-jitsu is everything to me. It's life. That's why I like to be on the mat most of the time, because I challenge myself every day, mentally and physically, and I like to get over those obstacles. Jiu-jitsu is everything to me. Which I'm never going to quit jiu-jitsu in the next 30-40 years. I'm going to continue, because that's the way I was born to be. I grew up doing jiu-jitsu and I love it, and it's like a passion. It's like life. It's like family. I have to continue, and I'm not gonna stop. So, and this is like a 10-minute motivational video, which I didn't think it's gonna be that long, but 10 full straight minutes of motivation. So this is my last time, my last goodbye, and I see you guys in the next video. But depending on how many views this video gets, hopefully 5 likes, I'll upload a second motivational video once I get more knowledge, but I'll upload another one soon, so get ready for that one. And I'll see you guys in the next video. My last goodbye. Bye guys.